Hello everyone. This is Val with This Is How You Do It. And this is another coffee with me. I'm gonna get ready early in the morning kind of deal. And if you haven't pushed that button called subscribe, look down at that red little mark down there, and then it'll be like red. Mash the button, and then you'll be a subscriber. And the next time you see me, it'll come to you, and then you'll say, "Hey, Val making a video. Let me see what she talking about today." Now, let's get to it. Say, Val, what you dropping? This is some gel that I got from the Dollar Tree. That's what fell just in. I'm gonna set it back over here, and then I have on some of these deals right here. I just put these on last night. I think I'll make me a curly afro for today. And I'm going to take these out. Yep. Oh, to make my hair look smooth like this, I put some Bergamot Blue Magic grease on my hair. That's all I did. Stuff I used to use on my daughter's hair. I made her hair grow and all this kind of stuff. I've been had it for a while, so as you can see, his hair's been used every once in a while. But that's what's on my hair. And I think it's the bergamot in the grease that make your hair grow. I don't know what it is, but went back to something old. Instead of using the setting gel and all of that kind of stuff, I just used the Blue Magic grease. I don't really want real tight curls because I want it to be loose, so that's why I use the grease also. And I'm not ready to go to a professional because it depends on where you are and what professional you have doing your hair. Some people don't do your hair like we do natural hair now. They still do your hair like in the old days, wash your hair and set you under the dryer, let it dry out, and then try to straighten it like that. So I'm just not ready for that right now. My hair is growing. Even though it seems like I do a lot of stuff to my hair, what I'm doing to my hair is not chemically destroying my hair. It's just me putting gel and conditioner and oil on my hair. Different types of gel, conditioner, and oil, but it's an alcohol-free gel. And most oils my hair like coconut oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, Crisco, coconut. What did I say? Coconut oil. Well, any kind of oil. Rapeseed oil, any kind of oil. My hair doesn't seem to have a problem with the oils, so that's my deal with that. And the conditioners, long as it's a moisturizing conditioner, it's fine. Alcohol-free gel, moisturizing conditioner, and an oil. That's what I've been putting on my hair. And if I put any dyes in my hair, it just be regular dye that we use all the time. Before we even thought about being natural, so the dyes didn't take our hair off then, even when we had perms. So, and if it didn't take your hair out when you had a perm, well, you might be all right with natural strong hair. And let's see. And then sometime I use the dye that you just rub in your hair and rinse out, but it don't do nothing to your hair. It's just pretend dye. Rub it in your hair, wear it for a few days, and then rinse it out. And then I do have some kind of gold spray that I haven't used in a long time, but I was using that when I had a perm. If I felt like I wanted to have a little highlights, a blonde or copper in my hair, I would use a spray, because they do make sprays too. And you wash that out also. And these rods here, this is not hurting my hair either. It's not those rollers with those teeth in it. You know how some people roll their hair and then they got them little teeth in the rollers, and then you have to put the paper on it because them little teeth pull your hair. Now, y'all, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all don't, but because it's so old fashioned. Those plastic rollers. And some of them, those plastic rollers, have the little fastener that you fasten on it. And some of them have that thing like where you stick the stick pin through it to hold it on your hair. Yeah. Everybody that say they know how to do natural hair, talking about, some people are talking about when you were little and you got your hair straightened and you got your Shirley Temple curls, and then you went to church once a year. You got your hair straightened once a year for Easter. Them folks. And then when they see you come in there with that head full of hair, the first thing they want to do is put a perm in your head because they think that's too much hair to deal with anyway. They're going to spend 2 minutes, an hour or some on straightening your hair when they can just put you in a chair, do a little something to your head, then get you out the chair and be working on somebody else while you waiting. You know, because it ain't no money maker for nobody to be sitting in a chair for so long and then they got to do their hair. So they rather you have a perm. And then you have them ones that when they do your hair, oh, your ends need clipping. And every time you go to them, your hair gets shorter and shorter and shorter. They be cutting your hair because they get tired of dealing with your hair. And then you be there one time, they didn't cut too much. And then you like, golly, you get so mad. But then you still go to that person. Every time you go there, they clipping your hair because they don't want to do your natural hair. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They want to cut it till it gets short, and then you be easy to deal with when you come and sit in their chair. Like it's their decision on how long your hair should be. Child. And then they say our hair don't grow. Now when you go into somebody and they cutting this much, every time they go to them, oh, it's just the end. See, they'll show you this much that they cut off. But then they be cutting off this much. And then next time you go, then it's going up, and your hair be start getting right there. But black hair don't grow. It grows just like anybody else's hair. It ain't nothing but hair. It ain't nothing but hair, child. And it grows. If you don't put a whole bunch of stuff in it. And sometimes people, I can't say that because I permed Tonya hair when she was a baby. Not a baby. I call her a baby. But when she was school age. And her hair was so thick and coarse. And I didn't know nothing about making your hair curly at that time. You know, that kind of being natural. So I did put a perm in her hair. And her hair was long. All of her childhood. And even now, as an adult, now that she has went natural again. But she had wore perm until she was a child up until her 30s, and her hair was like this, and it would move when she walked. So, but now that she's natural, her hair has gone back to that length, but it drawed up into a curly state. You know, when you have curls, it draws up. So, and her hair is still pretty. And some of y'all don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tonya Hairston. That's my daughter. She has a YouTube channel. It's Tonya, Tonya Hairston. Tonya Hairston. She's on YouTube. And if you type her in and you'll see a little light-skinned girl kind of look like me, that's her. Not girl, lady. She's in her 30s. I won't tell you high 30, but she's in her 30s. This the last one, y'all. No, it ain't. It's one behind it. Look at it. It's one behind it. Look how your hair, girl, hair done grow. Yep. I used to have an iron pick in here. I'm gonna separate my curls. I don't know where that iron pick is. Say, Val, why did you come in here and you didn't have your pick and you knew what you was trying to do? Did I let somebody use my pick, y'all? Because I don't too much deal with picks. But I do have a Kung Fu grip Afro. No, you know Kung Fu grip. You know how you had Afro pick with the Kung Fu grip. Some of y'all don't know nothing about that. This would be a big afro if I had the right pick. If I can get my hair to stand up. Hey, Val, can you get your hair to stand up, girl? You might not have that stand-up kind of hair. I want my afro to go like that. It ain't standing up. And I didn't, you know, if I wet it, it would be laying down even more. So I'm going to try to pull the curls loose and stand it up. Use my hands as the pick. My hair's soft too. So when I was younger, I used to really have a nice afro. And the way I did it then was I washed it, plaited up, and let it dry under the dryer or something like that. Maybe I should have did that. Don't worry about those things. Wash it, plait it up, and maybe make a couple of Bantu knots out of it because it's gotten longer. Because if I would have just plaited up, it would have just been like a twist out or a 3-strand twist. So if I probably would have put put those plaits into Bantu knots, then it will make a even better afro. It's looking pretty good now if you think you got yourself a curly afro. But this is not the afro from back in the day. Actually, my hair is longer, so. But my afro was about this size. Yeah, it's about this size. It just wasn't this long. That's why it's falling like this, because it's long. And it won't stand up. But it's doing pretty good, if I must say so myself. See? Child, if I had some of that good makeup around them eyes, what you talking about? I don't want to do no cutting now. Well, you know, contouring, that's what I'm talking about. But I think my hair it's going to be fine for the day. All I'm going to do is go shopping today. That's what I'm doing. I'm going grocery shopping. Your girl going to look like this going grocery shopping. You honey, hanging around the fruits and vegetables and then going over there by the meat section. You hear what I'm saying? I'm just playing, but I am going grocery shopping, honey, looking like this. What you say? There, where you say you going? Let me see, can I tap around Walmart and then go to the Mexican market, you know, and see what they got going on around there. Get me some hot stuff. You get what I'm saying? Get me some fish. You know what I'm saying? Some fresh fish and some shrimp. You know what I'm talking about? Some of them hot noodles. Some real hot noodles. No. Girl, you need to stay away from all that kind of crap. You better get you some of them vegetables. And since it take y'all so long to eat it, ain't but two of y'all, get you some frozen vegetables. I was telling Willie, we probably need to go back to when our folks used to cook vegetables. You know how we used to get them bag of black-eyed peas? You know what I'm talking about? Them bag of pinto beans. You know what I'm talking about? Get it by the bag, the dry. And then put some meat in it and cook it slow all day and damn near all night. And it be some good stuff. Girl, I think I'm liking this. What y'all think? Y'all put it down there. Tell your girl what she looking different. See, Val, ain't know your hair can do that the way you been coming on here looking all ratchet. Didn't I tell y'all I couldn't look ratchet? Didn't I tell y'all if ratchet ain't in you, it ain't gonna come at you? Child, I hate that. I hate to find out a person is ratchet because when they first show themselves to you, they're pretending. They're putting their best foot forward. And the thing is, when they put their best foot forward, they get to the point where they can't hold that no more. And then you actually see what they're really like. And it's disappointing. Y'all hear me? It's disappointing. So if you ratchet and you meet somebody, be your ratchet self so people know what they're getting. And if you ain't ratchet, be yourself so people will know what they're getting. Don't be no damn shock to them 2 or 3 months down the road. And then that ratchetness come out of you and they be like, I never would have thought they would have did that. I never would have thought they would have said that. I never would have thought they would have been so disrespectful. See, you won't shock nobody then. Look, you know my daddy said when he was working on the job, my daddy was like this. He was cussing like a sailor. You hear me? And he was like, that damn them motherfuckers said they fired them some bitches. They fired me coming out I was cussing. And Willie looked at him and say, if you listen to yourself, every other word you said was a cuss word. And you know what he said? But goddamn it, I was going there. When I went there, I was cussing. And when I left there, I was cussing. Them motherfuckers. They knew what they was getting when they got me. Okay. I can respect that. You right. Ain't no way in hell they didn't know you was cussing, so they just use that as an excuse because you are a cusser from way back. You are a professional at it. You are one of the best in the world at it. So there's no way they didn't know that you was a cusser. So they fired you for something else. Because you've been there almost how many years? And ever since I knowed you, yeah, that was just an excuse. You a big time cusser. You a professional. You one of the best. You can win awards at it. Your girl know her fruit choice words herself. She spoke a plenty of French, but she tries not to, because I've heard that, I don't know how true it is, that you show your intellect when you use a lot of cuss words. You get what I'm saying? You show, you know, you got, don't be talking about my dad. Okay. Some of us just got the language for when we round our folks too, and some of us just got the language for when we just round mixed company. And some of us, you know how we do. You know how we do. We know how to pull out a big word in once in a while and say, "Ooh, big word, big word." I'm liking this, y'all. I'm gonna get off of this thing. I haven't even sipped a cup of coffee, and this is a coffee with me. This is Val with This Is How She Do It. She did her hair in some of these little bitty rods right here. And I do sell my own cups on spreadsheet.com. Got my picture on it and everything. I need to start showing y'all them cups, drinking out of them when I come on. Well. Don't need no big old earrings on with this because you couldn't see them no way. The coffee's so good, y'all. I'm still sipping on it. Well, I'm going to cut this off. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. And I'm going to say I was cussing when I mentioned. And I'm going to be cussing when I'm leaving. So you can't fire me for cussing. And this is Val. This is how you do it. And I'll talk to all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye-bye now. Oh, got to put my hand up here, y'all. Bye. Hey, don't forget to subscribe.